rookie nickelback Sam Womack. He's kind of under the radar because 5th round pick, they haven't played him with the starters yet. You really have to be looking carefully. But what I've noticed with with Sam Womack is that even when he gets beat, he's right there. And today he didn't get beat. He had a PBU on Ray. He was right in his hip pocket. And then he didn't get a PBU on Jawan Jennings, but Jennings didn't catch the ball. And again, Womack was right there. So I don't know if he's going to be a good nickelback, just like how I don't know that Trey Lance is going to be a great quarterback, but I do know that Trey's the best quarterback on the team, and Sam Womack is the best nickelback on the team right now. How
I would handle that as a defense coordinator coach is like if you got a younger player and like you're not, and you're wanting to see if he can play there, is you take that preseason, you plug him in, you play him, you see how he does, and if he plays well, then you start to get him first team. Then you start to give him the first team reps. So I think it'll be interesting to see how Womack does in the upcoming preseason game, and then I think then you might end up seeing him get maybe more first team reps in practice.
I mean, it's going to be his job eventually. Like they could give it to Denard, but Denard's not going to keep it. He's not good enough. I'm sorry. Like he's not athletic enough. He's old. Can't put him man-to-man against Cooper Kupp. The Niners do aggressive man-to-man coverage, and he's doing a good job in camp, but I think he'll eventually play himself to the bench, and it'll be Womack's job. Week 1, week 4, we'll see. But that's my prediction. He's got long arms, he's quick, and he's right there. Maybe he'll get flagged in the league. Maybe he's I don't see that, though. He actually looks like he's pretty good in man coverage.
I think you got to see how he does also with the run fits, because that's a big part of the nickel position. Because like you can fudge it a little bit. Like if you can probably play 2 different nickelbacks maybe at different times if one of them has let's just say Denard has some issues in coverage, and so you could maybe do something like play if Womack is the better in coverage, you play him in true passing situations. And then you play Denard in situations where they might be able to run, and you're just kind of matching personnel a little bit.
Also, opponent specific. Like, let's say the Niners are going against the Rams, where their biggest threat is their slot receiver, not their tight end. You could put Jimmy Ward on Cooper Kupp, because what's the point of putting him on Higbee? Like, yeah, he'll shut down Tyler Higbee, but who cares? Put him on Kupp. Or when you go against the Chiefs. Yeah, keep him on Kelsey and have Denard. Who cares? Like their slot receiver isn't great. You know what I'm saying? It's Juju, so you could have someone else go against Juju.
I thought about this too, and I think you also it goes in line with I think what's one of our topics in Fred Warner. Like Fred Warner said, he's working on his man coverage. So what you could do is if you get more comfortable with him in man coverage, you could do something like Cooper Kupp and take care of Jimmy Ward, Cooper Kupp. Use Fred Warner on the tight end.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Yeah. So, Sam, look, so far, this Niners draft class, encouraging. Drake Jackson looks good. Ty Davis Price looks fast and violent. Danny Gray, I mean, he looks fast.
The Gray man.
He looks fast. Burford, good so far. Womack, promising for a 5th round pick so far. Zakelj, I don't see it. But Poe, the undrafted free agent, he looks good. And maybe I'm wrong about Zakelj. Zakelj, if you're watching, you're a young man. You got a lot of time. I just don't see it yet. And I'm no expert. I just play one on television.
I heard that Poe like will look good in one-on-ones, but in team, like he can handle people in one-on-ones, but then he struggles a little bit in team.
I can see that. But it's a good start if you can handle people
one-on-one. Oh, yeah. For an undrafted situation.
He's not going to play this year, but he's an interesting project for sure. He's going to be on the practice squad. He might be the next Kevin Givens, the guy who's on the practice squad and then he makes a team and then he's playing.
Yeah.
Like that.